Shabbat Shalom from Temple Concord. Right now I'm standing in our Sukkah, which is a beautiful, wonderful, big space to celebrate Sukkot, and I hope you'll be able to join us over the course of the week. Right now it's sunny and warm, and it's actually delightful to be in here, but as with Sukkot every year, we never quite know. And that's sort of the idea and the nature of Sukkot. Sukkot comes along to remind us of how fragile life can be, and how much we rely on others and we rely on things to keep ourselves going. So some years Sukkot is a wonderful week and it's warm, and some years it's cold. Some years being in the Sukkah feels very permanent, and in other years it feels very impermanent. Usually though, when we talk about it, we think about the permanence and impermanence in regards to the structure itself and the Sukkah itself, and the fact that you can see through the roof and see the stars at night, and you can feel the wind or see the leaves blowing. But there's also the question of the permanence and impermanence of each of us, and our own fragility and our own frailty. On Sukkot, after all of the heavy lifting of the high holidays, we spend time together recognizing just how fortunate we are simply to be. That just being here and being with others is itself a blessing. And so Sukkot comes along to remind us that even if you go through all of the difficulties of atoning and recognizing the good moments and the not so good moments and making the promises for the new year, that all of that pales when it comes to recognizing that we're not going to be here forever. And from time to time we need to just sit back and enjoy. And Sukkot comes along and says, you know, as much as we want you to do good and we want our world to be improved, we also need to give ourselves a time to relax, to exhale, and to just enjoy our own company and the company of others. And so that's the model for Sukkot. We spend evenings in the Sukkah, long, lazy meals with friends and family. We spend the night in the Sukkah. We hang out in the Sukkah. This year you'll have a chance to eat sushi in the Sukkah or drink scotch in the Sukkah. And the whole idea is to just treasure the moments we have together, to treasure the beauty of not just the physical world and harvest time, but the beauty of our own community, the beauty that each of us carries, the beauty that we try to hide, the beauty that we try to accentuate, all of the beauty that's in all of us, in all of its varied forms. That's the essence of Sukkot. I hope you'll join us. Services Friday evening will be at the temple at 6 o'clock. If the weather helps and cooperates, we'll do Shabbat services here in the Sukkah. If the weather is less than ideal, we'll be inside the sanctuary, or inside the synagogue, I should say. I don't know if we'll be in the sanctuary or the chapel. We'll make that decision on Friday. Services Saturday morning are at 11, preceded, of course, by Torah study at 10. And again, weather permitting, we'll try to do both in the Sukkah. We'll have to just see. Saturday evening is the Scotch in the Sukkah event. Sunday, we have a full morning of religious school and sisterhood and the Gan and the adult B'nai Mitzvah class. And then there is time and tables will be set up to have lunch in the Sukkah on Sunday. So bring a lunch and join us here for lunch on Sunday. And if you have time during the rest of the week, feel free to join us for lunch or dinner. And then Monday evening, we celebrate, actually Monday morning, we have the end of Sukkot and Yizkor service. And Monday night, we have Simchat Torah, where we'll consecrate our newest students and sing and parade with the Torah and finish the last part of Deuteronomy, and then begin Genesis anew and begin the cycle of our people's story all over again. So there's a lot going on, a lot of time to treasure our traditions and our faith, but most importantly, a time to treasure each other, and a time to treasure what it is to spend time with each other, to get to know each other more deeply, and to build community together. I hope you'll join us for all of that. I hope Sukkot is a time of joy and relaxation for you, and I look forward to seeing you at the temple, either in the Sukkah or inside. Shabbat Shalom from Temple Concord, and Chag Sameach.